Hello out there, good to have you around. My name is Gyavi. My friends call me Gyavi, and I'm here to share about Law 11, which is the law of trade-offs. The law of trade-offs simply says you have to give up to go up. I have reflected on this, and if I have things that I can say I'm excited about in life, or things that I have regrets about, it's been about things that I either did sacrifice for or things that I refused to sacrifice for. Sometimes the wrong trade-offs that I did in life. I have also discovered that as I've grown older and gotten into higher positions of leadership and influence, the trade-offs have had to become higher. The things that I would like to do and I find that I can't do. Every day I wake up in the morning, I'm reminded you have a choice. A choice to get onto your knees and pray, or a choice to just get up and go. What is the opportunity cost? I ask. I find that I have a choice. My alarm goes off at 4:30 in the morning, and I have a choice to jump out of that bed or stay in that bed. The times I have jumped out of that bed and read my books, I've been able to do a lot more. I've done my quiet time, I've read books, and guess what? When I get into conversations, certain conversations, be it about politics or whatever it is, I find that I speak with a lot of confidence because of the extra growth and capacity that I have had in my life. So I find that trade-offs are an important and daily part of our lives. You out there, dear leader, have a daily choice to either invest and sacrifice for your people every day, especially the difficult people. The good people are a lot easier to sacrifice for than the more difficult people. But guess what? Every time you choose to sacrifice for those people who seem difficult, who everybody has given up on, but they have potential, there is a reward. And those are people who come back to you later on in a different light. Totally grateful. And I have found that people like that have given me greater joy because when I look at where they are compared to where they could have been, I'm happy. I traded my pride for them and gave them a chance, and today they'll be better people. Henry Kissinger says that every success we have in life gives us a ticket, buys us a ticket to greater problems, and that is true. It doesn't matter. It's a lot easier for a person down there without issues, without a job, to make sacrifices. But guess what? For higher people, it's more difficult. Like John Maxwell says, desperation is a greater motivation than inspiration. When we are lower in our positions, we are forced to sacrifice, to trade off, because we know we have a chance at life. We will read those extra books. If you're dating, you go the extra mile because you're desperate to get this girl. And then you get her, and guess what happens? You put her there, and you are married, but unless you are intentional, you will not sacrifice those things which are important for her. Why? Because desperation is a bigger motivator than inspiration. You have a job now, you are secure, you have a long-term contract. Hey, why go for that extra course? Why do that extra book study? But guess what? In life, if you want to grow higher, you must trade off. I once read a book by a gentleman called Max Cleland. It's titled, I think, 12 Principles of Living Life to the Max. It's titled Going to the Max, 12 Principles of Living, life to the maximum. And it is written by a gentleman who lost 3 limbs in the World War. In the war in Vietnam. But in there he does say that many have a will to win, but few have a will to sweat to win. Every day that you get up, you have a choice. To sweat, go the extra mile, to get that promotion, to get greater influence, or stay in your comfort zone. It's a lot easier to stay in the comfort zone than it is to stretch out. When I step back and I realize how much money I spent, say, on John Maxwell certification, which was a total of probably over $8,000, including certification fees, flight, conferences, and ABCD. And I look at where I am and the kind of value I have today. I'm like, wow, great. It wasn't easy sacrificing that money. I saved for it for 2 years and I invested in it. And today, I'm happy I did. I see people who are higher. I've been through interviews in the course of my life with people who truly invested their energies in studying and doing extra things. And today, I see where it has paid off. And the course of time, I appreciate it. Sometimes I wished I had actually done some of those things. And like somebody said, it's either 2 grams of pain today. Whatever sacrifice you do today, especially if it is the right sacrifice, believe you me, the pain of that is just 2 grams compared to 2 tons of regret where you wish you had actually done the other thing. So the choice is yours. Take it up or not. But the reality is, if we are to grow to our full potential, we must make wise trade-offs. Is it about your time? Is it about your money? Is it about your investment? Is it about people? You must make the wise trade-offs if you are going to grow higher. I wish you all the best and on your continued path to grow as leaders. Thank you very much and all the best.